Hello Aquarius gang, welcome to my channel Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. That's me, my name is Annie. Happy to have you all here with me today on YouTube. We're going to do a Lil Sips mini love tarot reading. For those who are new, welcome. I'm happy to have you. I do general readings here on YouTube, so that means not everything I say will resonate with every Aquarian out there. Totally welcoming you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. But if something doesn't resonate with you, feel free to release that message. Don't take on that energy if it feels foreign or strange, right? Kind of common sense, but some people need to know that. For all those who are returning to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I hope we can get you some good messages. This is going to be for what I say, like the person you're thinking about. So, decide who that is for you if it resonates, okay? Everything about this video will be down in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, as well as .com. You have cards flying out. I love that, though. That means they're ready. They're popping for you. So my social media, I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook, Instagram.com. Check that out if you're interested. If not, I'm happy just to have you here on YouTube. What else do I need to tell you? If you want to book a personal, that's all down below. The decks I'm using, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's hop in. One more card for Aquarius. But do check that out if you don't understand how tarot works. Give it a read down below, okay? Let's do it. Bottom of your deck is the World. I like that. That's you. That's you and your power, completing some sort of major cycle, chapter, transitioning into a new way of living. I like that. So your person is coming up potentially as the King of Pentacles, so potentially an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But specifically on their mind, they're thinking about building something with you, or, oh wow, offering you a ring is very much what I get from that. Do you see that little gold thing? So again, it's not going to be everybody's story, full-on disclaimer, right? But if this resonates with you, yeah, if anyone's expecting a ring, they've already picked it out. I don't know if they asked you what you wanted, but yeah, for some of you, particularly a male Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, something, or it doesn't even have to be the wedding ring, but a piece of jewelry or some shiny token object that monetarily it has a lot of value attached to it. They've already chosen it. They've already selected it. They're just waiting to give it to you in a very ceremonial type way. I mean, like the flower crown around his head, it does feel very religious, very spiritual. So even if it's not a spiritual gift or token, it does have to do with spirituality and at a very minimum your spiritual path. So this person is looking to offer you something. And I mean, King of Pentacles is a good person to build with, right? Very reliable, very practical, very slow moving, sometimes frustratingly slow, but he'll get it done right. He's not as concerned about the timeline as he is doing it correctly, doing it in a proper way, doing it in an efficient way, right? All right, so. And it doesn't have to be male, but I read the cards as they present, and this to me is, I am being called to say specifically a male Earth sign. So yeah, 8 of Wands. They're very excited to share with you some sort of secret, like it's just about to explode out of them. Some of you, if you haven't, okay, so for some of you, if this is relatively new, you're dating or maybe just whatever, seeing each other, if you guys haven't like slept together or like, it is sort of like a sexual thing that's being said here. That it seems like it's absolutely coming in the works for you. But it is, it's also saying that if you are not looking to conceive or have a child, you get what I'm saying, right? Be safe. Absolutely, because there's something about, the King of Pentacles. I'm being called, and even this, it looks like a little sperm, doesn't it? Swimming out of that volcano. Something about like the explosion. If you're not looking for pregnancy, take the proper precautions, right? Be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Yeah, I'm being called to say all these kind of things, but you guys know. Aquarius, you're very smart. You understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah, some of you are going to move forward with your Libra person. Potentially, again, a marriage contract is coming through here. Or the idea of some of you might end up being pregnant with twins, or your person could end up being pregnant with twins. I don't know if that has to do with something in Libra season. There's going to, for a lot of you, it's a timestamp of Libra season. So that is late September into early October. There's going to be fast forward movement in Libra season. That doesn't have to be romance, or it doesn't have to be whatever, a baby, right? That could even be something in your career. You may get many offers or lots of publicity or lots of clients, or 8 of Wands you have twice. That says to me there's going to be like almost an explosion, but it's positive. There's going to be rapid, swift action. There's going to be progress. There's going to be forward movement. Lots of messages, either with a Libra or in Libra season. But I'm not saying you're going to have to wait that long. I think more stuff is coming in this person's heart space. The wands are action, right? So in this person's headspace, they are coming through with many communications. This is sending off, I heard, fiery text, but I don't think it's angry for most of you. I mean, maybe it is, right? If this is someone you're married to and you're arguing, sure, maybe you guys are sending off really nasty texts and that you're going to move away from the marriage, right? That's what this could be as well. For most of you, I don't think it's that, though. All right, so let's look at you guys. So some of you have a Virgo that you're flirting with. And yeah, it's going to say, gosh, this is like a really hypersexualized message this week, Aquarius. So pardon me if you're not into that, but if you are, stick around. If you have like fooled around with this person, again, you're going to take it to the next level. I'm being called to say this is like a playmate. So I don't know if this is someone that you even necessarily want to be with long term. And again, I'm not making assumptions. Some of you, maybe you're just happy with bachelorette or bachelor life. For some of you, yeah, it's like the role playing is going to continue. The games are going to continue, but it's going to ascend. You're going to take it to the next level. And for some of you who are just with a Virgo or a Libra for that matter, it's just saying it's going to get more fun. You're going to spice it up in new ways and bring lots of passion into the relationship. Both these being like the same card, right? Different decks. 8 of Wands, it's like they're bringing it here and you're bringing it there, and it's going to be like a sexual explosion, Aquarius. It is very hypersexualized, guys. But I mean, you're smiling through it all. Like, this is something you're looking forward to. It's someone you can have fun with. So, again, if this isn't your story yet, it might not be your story. But also, this might be someone you haven't met yet. Again, particularly an Earth sign who's eyeing you, but they haven't come forward yet. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So coming up in your heart, you have a King of Wands, though. So you got 2 kings here. And then you have the Magician. So again, a card of Virgo and Gemini. King of Wands is usually Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, so there's interesting. This is, you have 2 suitors, Aquarius. Whether you're male or female, this could certainly be a same-sex couple. Neither one of these are you, though. So this is saying to me, you have 2 suitors, and it feels like they're in competition for you. Maybe that's what that is. And for some of you, you might be, okay, I have to say it. I was sort of sensing this, but I didn't want to make it that until I had more confirmation. Some of you might be married and like fooling around on the side. And it's you, Aquarius. It's not your person. Though, I mean, the messages can go reverse, but you'll know if you're watching this, right? Yeah, a lot of you might be married to a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag. And they know that it's like that you're playing tricks. You're being very tricky. You're being kind of sneaky about mixing it up with other people. Something about chemistry or science class, biology. I'm getting like science classes with the Magician. So I don't know if maybe your person is a research scientist. I don't know what that is, or like a doctor or a professorial type, a teacher, something like, I don't know why, something about science class. Something like the birds and the bees. I don't know. I don't know what that is, Aquarius, but if you do, take it and run with it. Yeah, it's almost like you're kind of at a place where you're comparing and contrasting who is more fun. Okay, wow. There's a message there, too, about contracting something, too. So, again, if you have multiple sexual partners, I said that earlier about pregnancy. It might not just be that. It's saying be safe. I hate to be, like, preachy, but it's like protection, because you may contract something. Just be careful, right? Again, word to the wise. Not doing a fear-based reading here, but yeah, for some of you, it's like you're engaging in sexual acts with at least 2, if not multiple people. And again, this might not be your story. But yeah, you're going to come to a point where it's like you have to be truthful. You finally have to make a fair and just decision about who you're going to move forward with. For a lot of you, it's going to be the earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you see the biggest victory with them. Or, and if any of you relate to that at all, some of you may choose to not engage with either one exclusively or full time. In fact, you may send both of them packing. What an interesting message. Because yeah, it's like if they're going to pressure, if they're going to pressure you into commitment, some of my Aquarians out there are like, no, like I'm good on my own. Like it's my world. Y'all are just living in it. And because this is coming up so strongly as a choice between earth and fire, it's almost like both these elements appear on the horse. I'm sort of being called to say you send them packing. So if one is willing to engage with you in and I don't mean to make it all a sex thing, right? If you're just casually dating but you're not ready to be exclusive because you're still sort of, testing out the waters, seeing what people are like, it doesn't have to be a sex thing. You may end up realizing that your heart really isn't in either one, which is why for some of you it was so hard to choose which to commit with, because it's almost like when you zoom out the world perspective, you start to recognize some of you are actually interested in a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and they're not even on the board yet. That's what's coming in. You may also, actually, some of you are going to get a message from a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that wants to work with you, and it may actually be someone that you rejected in the past or vice versa. They could have rejected you and then they come back like, hey Aquarius, remember me? Yeah. For some of you though, the storyline is here though, if you've been with someone who you consider wifey or husband material, right, whatever your gender is, there's absolutely a potential to take that to the next level. A victory card with the person that you see as marriage potential. Or some of you may be choosing to be mommies and daddies, to look into either adoption or to not use protection. I don't know how else to say it, right? To start trying to have children. Yeah, for some of you, there's trickster behavior with a Capricorn, or it's like the devil, right, is coming out here. So yeah, it's like sexual temptation is what's coming through. And if this isn't on your end, Aquarius, if you're dealing with a fire sign, potentially there may have been third-party activity. And it's like, it's like their darker shadow side gets the better of them, and they have wandering eyes. Particularly with a coworker. And you're going to send them packing. If you find out that, they haven't been faithful, and that's what you were very clear about, if you're the party that's wanting the commitment, some of you may discover that you had a fire sign that wasn't faithful, in which case, again, it's like, okay, girl, bye. Like, you send them packing. Do you know what I mean? Because, for some of you, there's been third-party activity, possibly with a Pisces and a Leo, because someone was married. 10 of Cups, someone was married with a child. And again, that could have been you. A lot of you are going to choose to sever it, and even though you have two current options, you're going to choose to go an entirely different way. Yeah. Interesting. Potentially with a water sign. All right, Aquarius, that was a crazy one. I hope some of you resonate with that. But let me know in the comments below. Maybe this seems personal. Maybe don't do that. Like, share, subscribe, though. That helps me a whole bunch. I will see you guys very soon for more tarot. Bye.